Come on everybody now, gather around faster, 'cause Pone's about to talk about his modified blaster.
What's up guys, Pone here, and today I wanted to talk about Phase 2 of my full loadout series. So in my first video I showed you this Strife. This is just a base blaster, it's going to be my primary. In this video I'll go over my two secondaries, hammer shots. Now before I talk about it too much, let's check out the internals. Alright, so both the springs in here have been replaced with the 8 kilogram hammer shot spring from Orange Modworks. And then I got a couple cylinders off eBay. I think these are the Chinese version, but I actually bought one. These were it's $25 and I bought one, and then I got super lucky and 2 days after I received the first one, they actually sent me a second one for free. Thanks, China. So I really like this one compared to the one on Thingiverse, which is 3 components. These are just a single component printed as a whole. And then for this one, since this was going in my cut down hammer shot, I ground away the tip just to create a lower profile front end. And because this is a single piece, it works great for the cut down hammer shot. I think the Thingiverse version, because this comes out of this part, it might fall out. I'm gonna print that sometime, but I'm not sure about that. So now, since I was making a group of blasters, sort of a loadout, I wanted them all to kind of be painted the same colors but in different styles. So this is basically just hand brushed. There's not a ton of special techniques, except with the Zombie Strike. I did the paint and then wipe away with my finger. That works amazing on the Zombie Strikes. You might have to do it a couple times just to get the right coat. And then these holes are the same thing. Fill it in and then wipe it away. The pearl paint on the vinyl dye, that works amazing. Again, dark colors over light colors. The wipe away does not work as well, but a light pearl paint over black vinyl dye, paint it in, wipe it away, works awesome. And then for the handles on this one, I took a little bit of paint, kind of got in the cracks here, and then just kind of did the same, wiped it away softly with my finger, or sometimes makeup sponge as well. Did a couple coats on that. I'm not sure I like this, but it helps define the wrap, I guess, that they've got going on here. Coming over to this wrap, I was gonna do this all pearl and then maybe do some black detailing here, but after I did one coat, I kind of liked the just kind of roughed up bandage look, so I kept just the single coat of pearl, so you can still kind of see the black here. And then this is just orange and a little bit of black detailing, and then this is just, I don't know, some sort of design. This was kind of inspired by Frankenzilla mods. Probably not up to his standard of work, but it was my first try. I'll probably continue doing stuff like this just because it looks pretty cool. And then most of this has been dry brushed with a little bit of silver. And then you can see I did the same wipe away technique with the orange on this Zombie Strike, and you can actually see my thumb marks make it look sort of like a gradient, which actually is kind of cool. So I left that alone. I didn't fill it in all the way. Alright, so in this build I wanted to use all the same colors, and I wanted them to be orange, so I didn't feel a desire to paint the internals. But I wanted to do kind of different styles on each blaster. So this one we've got, and then this one over here we're calling. So first, a simple and clean blaster. Now comparing it to the regular hammer shot, all I've done was come in and cut off a little of the front end and sanded it down here. Now, I think the first rule, if I'm not mistaken, of aesthetic modding, if you're gonna paint something, you either have to A, cut crap off of it, or B, glue crap onto it. I think that's the first rule. Maybe I'm wrong. So in this one, I follow rule number 1, cut stuff off of it. Changes the profile quite a bit. Now for this one, I went the other route. Rule 1 requires me to add something onto it. So this front end is a Spectre front end attached with epoxy putty. And this one, I think on Instagram, the tips one, people who wanted me to leave the orange tip in. Sorry Instagram, you're not my real mom. So I went without the tip, my bad. But I like it better without the tip. Insert just the tip joke here. Now adding this front end does sort of hinder loading a little bit, but let's face it, aesthetic modding is not about utility or being pragmatic. Come on, it's about having a unique, special snowflake blaster. This guy is certainly a special snowflake. I've been a little bit disappointed with these 7 dart barrels because the dart fit is not consistent. Basically, to get a consistent fire, I need to use FVJs, which are just a tad bit larger than normal elite darts, and with those I've been getting an FPS of about 65 using the 8 kilogram spring from Orange Modworks. So I don't know if it's partially the dart fit, partially the fact that FVJs are a little bit heavier, or maybe the 8 kilogram spring in a hammer shot doesn't really even do that much, but it's basically stock performance. I would really hesitate if I were gonna buy this this off eBay. I'm only really happy, I said it before, they sent me 2 on accident. That's really the only reason that I don't have major buyer's remorse for these, because they are not the best. I really can't recommend getting them. Out of Darts, I know it has its own design, as well as Johto Cast, so if they're selling theirs and you can get them for the same price or cheaper, I would attempt to do that. Maybe they've got a better dart fit. Alright, so that is it. I just wanted to show you guys phase 2 of my full loadout project. These are my 2 sidearms with my underarm holster from Apex Weapon Systems. So yeah, I guess in closing I will leave you with this.